What is up, YouTube, you little weirdos? What's up, babies? We're gonna just learn about PulseX, HEX, PulseChain. The HEX ecosystem should be a chill stream. You know what? I have invested into HEX. I have some HEX staked for a couple years, but honestly, I don't know too much about the project. Now I know quite a bit, but I don't know like really like in depth. I don't know too much about it. So we're going to be exploring HEX. We're going to be exploring PulseChain and PulsEx and just try to learn. This is new content for the channel, so I'm sure no one's going to be watching this. But hey, I want to get into it, and I think that it might benefit some of the community if we learn about it, because I think that with a project like this, has a lot of potential. Has a lot of potential to do some big things if things work out. So, what's up, Austin Jones? What's up, Steve the Canadian? How you doing? Welcome. Should be a chill midday stream. Maybe we'll get some new people to join the Degenerates. So if you're just getting here, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. What's up, Dr. Nubalicious? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Tracy G? How you doing? Welcome. So the funny thing is that like we're gonna have tokens, like we're gonna have PulseChain, PulseX tokens, and we have HEX tokens. We just don't know exactly the gravity of the situation. So what I've been doing recently, though, nice, Tracy G. Me too. How much you have staked, Tracy G? I put a few $1,000s in there. If you guys don't know who Richard Hart is, it's quite entertaining, to be honest, right? It's quite entertaining to say the least. He's oh, give me a second. He's not the most like I'd say like most like a lot of people don't like him, but I do because it's kind of real, He understands marketing, and a lot of people think he's kind of a douchebag, but Richard Hart, HEX, but I've been watching some of his live streams where he's debated some people, some Bitcoin maxis, and he seems to have a real like riff in the Bitcoin community. Like they do not like him for some odd reason. And I just ended up watching almost all his live stream here with Crypto Wendy. Nice, Tracy. How long do you stick it for, Tracy? It takes a while to understand the HEX ecosystem. Yeah, it does, right? But what I do know is that any exchanges like PulseX, Uniswap fork, they do well, and especially if you're in early. So I feel good that I sacrifice, which sounds weird, to the ecosystem, and to the to the political statement they call it, the tax reasons they call it, right? So it's a political statement, and we're getting rewarded. So it should be very interesting. Now, the crazy thing is, if you got in HEX when it first started 2 years ago, you're up. You are up. Wow. I know Tracy G. Tracy G. Unfortunately, I found it. I found it like way right at the end. It's just exactly MLK. And so MLK says, I sacrificed into PulseX. I think it's just as successful as HEX. It's just taken forever to launch. Now I hear that, but I think that Richard Hart is saying that the developers are taking their time, right? So software takes a while, which is good because you want an exchange to be tight. There's so much criticism around Richard Hart, and I don't see how it's any different from a lot of other projects when people criticize them. I think they're just salty. So it has to be perfect, because if this thing gets exploited or hacked or anything like that, it's not going to look good for HEX. And especially there's a lot of people out there who don't like him. So he has to make sure it's perfect. Now, one thing that really sparked me to start really exploring the ecosystem is that I knew that HEX, especially when they were around like 20 cents, right? The market cap was like 40 billion. And I'm just like, why isn't CoinMarketCap ranking them correctly? They never have. So that never made any sense to me, because right now, look at the market cap. It's insane. It's $18 billion. And they should be right here. They should be top 10, and they're not. They haven't been. So to me, that's super shady. I'm like, what is CoinMarketCap doing? It's kind of sad that that's the case. And I know there's other ranking systems, guys, but this is the number one. We got to make sure that these products are being ranked correctly. Now, I know a lot of people say, oh, well, they don't like to rank, shit coins or whatever properly. But you have to understand that Hex has been around since 2019. It's been more than 2 years. I think it's, or 3 years. No, 2 years. Yeah, a little bit more than 2 years. It's time to rank them properly, right? I mean, that would make sense, but I don't feel like CoinMarketCap does that correctly all the time. What's up, Chad? How you doing? What's up, Bernie? So I don't know what's up with that. It's like, I understand if a token just launched and you didn't want to rank them correctly, but the fact that they've been out and about for 2+ years and you're not ranking them correctly is a little suspicious to me, and it makes me wonder why. Now, look at, I'm a little bit of a conspiracy theorist, and I do think, nice crypto, Crypto Rebels, nice VC. I like Dripto, good project. Have a lot of friends who are into that, but some people don't want to see other people win. Now, people call Hex a Ponzi scheme, but guys, if you go up high enough on anything, anything's really a Ponzi scheme, right? Everything's a Ponzi scheme, right? The people that invest, obviously, at the top, right, are going to have less value in any project than the people that got in first. That's just how it is. So, I mean, that's with stocks and everything. But the true thing is like the revenue generated. So, what's up, Sean? How you doing? I wasn't in a VC with Dripto today, though. Just to let you know that if you're saying that was me, I made a promo video for them, though. Hey, Sean, how you doing? What's up, PulseX Dex? Yeah, dude, gatekeeping 101. I agree, man. I agree. And the thing, so I've been watching hours of Richard Hart content the last couple of weeks just to prepare myself for this ecosystem because I've always been interested in it. What I've noticed and what I've taken away is that if you're just watching a clip or two, you're not going to like him. But if you watch streams, you understand that he does care about his community. He's given a lot of money away for charity, a ton of money. And when it comes to the way he dresses and stuff, it's marketing. People watch him because it's a spectacle, right? They watch they see the Louis Vuitton watch, the fucking bears and the airplanes and the Gucci watches and stuff like that. So you have to understand that that's marketing, right? And people watch, they like that stuff, right? And he's getting the name out there. But to me, you don't hear about Hex in any of the major crypto articles. But I bet you this, if something negative comes out, like say, for example, PulseX gets hacked, you'll hear about that everywhere because it's negative news, right? So interesting. Chillin' PulseX, just trying to learn about this a little more and keep the community on. So I understand. Exactly, Bernie. I think it can. I think it can. So I purchased Hex and staked it a little while ago. I sacrificed a good amount of money. Right at the tail end of the sacrifice, maybe 2-3 weeks before it ended. So I'm not going to get crazy X. Let's go check that out. Let's go check out my stake actually and see how it's doing. So I'm very familiar with staking, and what really made me think about Hex as a serious project was the low returns. Now, 38% is high, but you have to understand that in the cryptocurrency space, this is low, right? There are many protocols that are offering way more, but these projects kind of come and go. And you have to understand that if you're getting 100% APY back and the project is dumping 1,000%, it's like, do you really, do you make money? So staking 38% plus a price pump is going to make you, it's going to earn you more money, right? And PulseChain, 100%, it will be hacked. Just need to be careful with the DDoS attack, with it being a POS, proof of stake. That will cause a network shutdown. It's going to be interesting, right? I think they want to make sure it's airtight because people are going to be trying to attack this. You can guarantee that. I can guarantee you that, especially all the enemies Richard Hart has made, especially with the Bitcoin people. If you watch his debate with the Bitcoin guys, it is hilarious because Bitcoin maxis are fucking insane, right? But they keep calling Richard Hart a scammer and saying that Hex is a Ponzi scheme and stuff like that. It's like, well, why is it any different than Bitcoin? I understand why it's different than Bitcoin fundamentally, but when you're calling something a Ponzi scheme, it's like, and if you're a Bitcoin maxi, it's like, what's the fucking difference? Obviously the last couple of years, Hex is, outperformed Bitcoin like crazy. But you see that in a lot of the smaller tokens, right? Of course, HEX is an ERC20 token built on the Ethereum network. Of course, it's going to be a PRC20 token because it's launching its own blockchain. Let me give you guys a little bit of history here. Binance, the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap, I believe, or no, the fourth. If you just take out UST and USDC doesn't fucking count. Started off as an ERC20 token, right? Binance did 15 cents. ICO'd 15 cents in 2017. It's worth like $600 now. So people start on the Ethereum blockchain and they make their own ecosystem. Now we have the BNB chain, which is super popular, has the biggest exchange in the world, a centralized exchange, and HEX can follow suit, right? HEX can be on the be a PRC20 now. Exactly, PulseX, and I think that's why. I think that's why PulseX Dex. That's why they're taking their time. They want to make sure everything is perfect. It's going to get attacked. What's up, Eric? How you doing? So, projects start off on another blockchain and do their own thing once they become powerful enough. You need a following, you need money, you need momentum, you need people to use your damn blockchain. Because right now, the popular ones are the Ethereum blockchain and Binance. Now, Ethereum is clunky and whatnot. It's a lot of people use it and build on it, so it's going to be slow and expensive. But Hex is, putting out proof of stake, trying to get there before, Serenity. Bernie says, I remember BNB's first use case was used to pay fees on Binance, and you paid less paying fees with BNB. Interesting, Bernie. Interesting. I did, Elmo. We're gonna check my sacrifice right now, but first let me check my stake. Let me see what my stake is doing. It hasn't been performing well because I bought it. Let's see. I don't have too much. I just put a few $1,000s into it. I didn't put a whole. I have moon bags everywhere. Like I'm into a bunch of different projects. I'm not all in on one, but this one definitely interests me. Now this is, I put more than this is worth now, but this is my stake. It ends. I think these are days. I'm not sure. So, I mean, I like staking because it delays instant gratification, right? So, or delays gratification. Yeah, but then Mr. B-Rad, if the price pumps, then that's also awesome, right? That's also awesome. So you get the percentage on the price pump. So say for example, if Hex were to get to $1 by the time my stake ends, well, that means that the percentage I gain on that's going to be better. So I'm always looking for a price pump too. And obviously, if the price tanks, then so cool. I'll leave that in there. I hope so, LK. Just know, LK. People are going to be trying to pick it apart, right? So because he has a lot of enemies, I'm here for it though. I like the attitude. I like the big dick energy. I'm about it. What's up, Boss Siglo? I know, yeah. Volt Enu, the Volt Enu community is a bunch of softies, dude. They're so fucking soft, dude. Bunch of weenies. The Volt Enu is such a fucking dumb ass token. People swear that's like the second coming of Jesus. It's gonna rug in a couple of months, or it won't be around a year from now. I guarantee you that. Volt Enu can eat a whole dick. All right, back to Hex. So this is my stake. Let's go ahead and check my sacrifice. I think I can go to see PulseChain. So I have the test net on my MetaMask wallet. You can see right here. I did the little testing thing a little while ago. I had the PulseChain test net. I did the test pulse right here. I have 1.3. So that's pretty sweet. I messed around with it and whatnot. I got my Pulse Doge for you guys. If you guys can claim free Pulse Doge. I don't know if you knew that. If you have Hex, shout out to Lock and Profit who comes to my channel, big Hex guy. Yeah, all the ERC20 tokens will be copied over on the PulseChain, becoming PRC20 tokens, which is going to be sweet. Now it's up to the teams to want to bridge over to that network, though, and give it some liquidity, correct? So they're not going to be worth anything right away, but the teams need to go ahead and move over there and figure that out. Yeah. Nice answer. Nice, nice, nice. Yep, got my free Pulse Doge. Nice, nice. And then I think you get free Hedron. It's another project when you unstake your Hex. Right, when your stake is over, you get free Hedron, I believe. So, um, Okay, I think I could check it. I think I could check my pulse. Let's see how to do that. Under more. Sacrifice. Where can I check my open pulse full instruction? How do I get my PulseX? How can I send my ticket? What coin is supported? How do I bonding curve? Disclaimer sacrifice. How can I sacrifice? Can I check it here? I think I can check it here. That's it, right? Let's see. If you are sending following networks, blah blah blah. Ethereum wallet address here. What's an Ethereum address credited for sacrifice? If you need an Ethereum address. Okay. I think this is it. Oh no, this is the sacrifice again. How do I check it? Anybody have that link? Maybe check the Hedron and get it now. Really? I thought you had to unstake it. Throw some of the hexagons and invite Rodney. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that in the future. I just want to go ahead and navigate through this. Late on the sacrifice. No, I already sacrificed. I just want to check my sacrifice. I want to just check it. I already did that. I already sacrificed it. I just want to check it. There was a website to check it. I just forgot what it was. Let's see, connected sites. Always pull out, guys. Make sure your pull out game is strong. Make sure you always pull out of these websites, you know? Most of the Hex guys are great for explaining Hex. You know, I had Crypto Kindness on my channel. He was pretty good. You don't have to unstake to mint Hedron. Interesting. One big problem with Richard Hart is that he owns enough Hex to rug pull it. Do we know how much Hex he has, really? The link I just sent you. Let me see. All right. Elmo, did you DM it to me on Twitter? Links to my Twitter is in the description down below. So you guys have that link, just DM it to me and I could just go ahead and check it out. What's up, Adam? How you doing? How does Hex work, bruv? So they're creating their own ecosystem pretty much, right? Their own blockchain, their own exchange, decentralized exchange, and they have their own token, right? Started on the Ethereum blockchain, right? They did their thing, made some money. Now they have all the money they need to start their own project and venture out of there, right? Good following, good amount of liquidity, all that good stuff. I can't see links in the comments, Elmo. I can't see links. It won't let me see links. So if you guys have a link to all that stuff, can you guys just go ahead and my link to Twitter is in the description down below. Just go ahead and send it to me. Oh, thank you so much, Bernie. Okay, here it is. Sacrifice checker. This looks like a different website. Numbers in the test net, blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right, here we go. So, yeah, so not a ton, but I put in what I could at the time. So just a few, that's a couple $1,000s. So I have 50,000 volume points, base points of 4,000. The cool thing is that, like, depending on how it does, right? If you go to like Uniswap, right? Let's go to Uniswap. Let's see what Uniswap, ICO'd at, you could say. All time. So it's $5 right now. Oh, really? Did it start off at $3? Nice. Okay. So this hasn't even done much, really. I mean, it got to $42,000. What about PancakeSwap? Let's see. All time. Yeah, PancakeSwap was a little different. PancakeSwap came off at what? 61 cents maybe. ICO'd at like 61 cents, 40 cents, something like that. Damn, these swaps are pretty new. Interesting. These the X is 10 cents right now, yeah. What's up, Gabriel? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to hang out here. Fun the education. We're all dirtling. We're all hanging out here. You just sent me a random website, but it is. So I was able to check how much I had. Okay, so not bad. So the funny thing and the ironic thing is that you're going to get a copy of all your NFTs on the PRC20 network too. It's like there goes your NFT. Now it's on the it's like because it's a JPEG, right? There's no liquidity for anything. It's not a JPEG, but you know what I mean. There's no liquidity for anything, so it's like you're gonna get a copy of it. Now it's on a different network, and maybe there'll be like an OpenSea type deal. I know Richard Hart doesn't like NFTs, but maybe there'll be like an I think there is a market for that, right? Dude, yeah, dude, I've been in on Hex for a little bit. You know what really surprised me? You guys want to see something fucking crazy? You guys want to see some crazy shit? Check this out. This project, I mean, I don't know right now because the price is down, but if you go to like ETH, what's crazy to me is that this fucking project has so many millionaires in it. It's like nutty. Check it out. Go to his website, ETH, and you can see all like the wallet holdings, all the dust wallets and stuff. If you guys don't know, like in a lot of projects, there's a lot of wallets that are just like they're just dust. They're just dust, you know? They don't have anything in them. If you go to holders, there are so many millionaires in Hex. It's stupid. It's stupid. The top one is $27 billion. And God, what? Better hope that guy doesn't take his money. You better, you better. Wait, is this a burn wallet? No. Let's go to Etherscan. Hold on. Can't be a burn wallet. Go to the old Etherscan skis. So 300,000 holders. Oh, sacrifice. Okay, the PulseX sacrifice. Ah, got it. Damn. Who, Birdie? Hedron Maximus, Pulse Dodge, and more. Okay. Pulse and PulseX are long-term holds, top tier. Yeah, you don't want to all the coding language is the same. Yeah, all the coding language is the same. So this is the sacrifice wallet. Wow. Good thing they named it. This is how much people donated to the cause for PulseX, right? So hedge funds, yeah. So check this out. If we go back to ETH, and this is crazy. Like literally, I think they have 3,000 millionaires. That's what it was before. The price obviously is down, so it's going to be a little different. But obviously, if you guys go to the end, there's a lot of wallets that like hold no hex. So the holder count's always it's always a little jacked up. So keep that in mind for you guys out there who are. But like literally, you can go through page, and I'm already on 100 holders, and there's more than 100 millionaires. That's insane to me, dude. That's so insane to me. With no expectations, matter once they launch. Yeah, I think as soon as it starts getting some coverage, the people that are in are going to be good. You can't hold something down forever, right? You can't hold something down forever. Like sooner or later, people are going to start to take notice and those sort of things. So I wouldn't worry about that. Could you remove the wrong information from the screen or give a correct answer to the viewers? Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What wrong answers? I don't know what you're talking about. You mean the comments? I mean, I'm not going to moderate the comments. People can say what they want. That's my rule here, guys. That's my rule here. People can say what they want here. If they're dissing your token or whatever, I mean, as long as they're not spamming, I really don't care, guys. Freedom of speech, right? That's what we want. Say what you want, as long as you're not spamming or like really attacking someone, you know. But look at this. We're already on 350 holders, and there's still millionaires. That's crazy. That's crazy. A lot of people rich off this token, dude. Imagine if you were to get in like a year ago. Rodney, I said Hex, I meant PulseChain. Okay. We're all learning here. Yeah, Richard Hart is honest. See, if you just watch a couple clips of Richard Hart, you wouldn't know that he's pretty transparent, pretty honest. He's just flashy. He's kind of a dick, but whatever. I mean, you guys never worked at a corporation, your manager's just a dick sometimes? Like, happens. Don't be so soft. I don't think it's hard to explain it, LK. I just think, like, hey, look, check this out. Hex was made on the Ethereum blockchain. They created a following. Okay, beyond. They created a following, made a lot of people some money, created enough liquidity and funds to go out and venture off and do their own thing now and make their own thing, right? And be something more. And a lot of projects try that, but they can't do it because there's no money, there's no like available funds, there's no following, right? You can't make a blockchain if no one's going to fucking use it, even if it's good. Even if it's good. You know? You know what? I don't mind delays if they're going to make it perfect, right? Personally, won't buy. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to worry about buying because I'm going to get airdrop some, right? So, CryptoDirk, you can't buy PulseX or PulseChain right now. You can only buy Hex, which isn't going to be bad because it's going to be copied on the PR. That's one thing that liquidity is going to be added for Hex, obviously, on the PRC20 network. It's just the other tokens that you might have to worry about getting copied. So you can buy Hex right now. It's actually on a discount. You got it to Hex. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. People on Wall Street, military, law enforcement, foreign companies are dicks. Exactly. People are assholes. Like, you have to understand, like, real people are assholes. They're successful. I don't know. And honestly, like, I like that kind of attitude. I like that attitude, right? I think that people, those are honest people. Like, my favorite person is, like, one of my favorite people. I'm a huge UFC fan, MMA fan, Dana White. Dana White is such a fucking asshole sometimes. But I think, like, you need to be, Like, being a pushover does nothing. I'm telling you, being a pushover does nothing, right? We're going to keep going till we run out of millionaires in Hex right now. We're just going to keep going till we run out of millionaires. Holy shit. Yeah, everything is on discount right now, Bria. Hell yeah. What's up, Brie? Everything is on a discount. What I like, though, and what is good for me, so I need to get some PulseChain. I didn't get any of that. I didn't get the sacrifice of that. Just PulseX, I believe. If you buy Hex, you get a free airdrop when pull. Exactly. Okay, so that is true. That is true, because they're going to be able to have some liquidity on the PRC20 side, right? Bro, Dana White is fucking boss. Exactly, dude. I love MMA. I love the USC, Justin, and I think Dana White's the man. He's the fucking man, dude. He brought that company from nothing. He brought that company, like, literally, like, from ruin to, like, sold it for $4 billion, and now it's worth more, right? And it's the fastest growing sport in the world. It's not even close. And they, like, literally, it's all year round. There's no seasons with the UFC. It's like all year round. So, and I buy every UFC pay-per-view. And people say that's dumb or whatever, but I support them. So I buy every single. They get my money. I'll take a pay-per-view off here and there, but if there's a pay-per-view, I'm usually buying it. Make sure, and I pay for ESPN Plus, all that good stuff, because I support the cause. Let me see. I bought so much Hex in the last year, and when it is copied, I sell my EHEX and buy more PLS and PLSX. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. Make sure when Pulse and PulseX launches, you get a good amount. Best move you make this year. Yeah, I'm gonna put a good bag into it. Yo, Rod. Also, Hart is working on a wallet, maybe a sacrifice phase coming soon. He has a full team working on it. They are supposed to be competitor to MetaMask, which makes a killing on fees. I love MetaMask, by the way. MetaMask is my favorite. The MetaMask and Ledger combo, best combo out there. So we'll see. Richard said Hex will go higher than $10, so we are good. That'd be nice. All right. It's only been out for 2 years. I want to be like Hex, but due to the founder's scamming convictions, I'm out. I'm happy for the people who made money and with Hex, just not for me. How do they get scammed? Hex is one of the most powerful appreciating assets ever. Check the stats yourself. How do you explain the sell-off in every very fork? Makes it hard to onboard though, price-wise is the best time. How do you explain the sell-off in Hex very close to the fork? It makes it hard to onboard though, price-wise. Is that the best time? I don't know. Look at there's always going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. And when there's a hard look at if Richard Hart comes out and says, this day, we are dropping. Literally, Hex is going to go stupid ass. Why? Because people buy the rumor, sell the news. So people are just trying to make some money too. Look at when Pulse drops, people are going to dump it. They're probably going to dump it, but that's what people do. There's always going to be traders. Keep that in mind, especially if it starts to X like crazy. Not everyone's in it for the long run. People are here for a short time, not a good time. And I think that if you know what you're doing, that's okay. But a lot of people don't. So your best bet is just investing over time. That's your best bet. Yeah, he did a 10,000. Yeah, 10,000 X 2 years. Yeah. And MetaMask fees are not that bad. I don't think MetaMask as an app is not as bad. It's not bad at all. I think it's people use it for a reason. So if his wallet comes out and it's good, I'm cool with that. But it supports the PulseChain testnet, so I'm not really worried about that. But I haven't heard anything about that just yet. So yeah, where was Hex at when it first came out? All time. Ooh, damn! Imagine getting this for. Oh my god! Imagine getting this shit for was that 4 zeros? 3 zeros, dude. Yeah, I have the testnet right here. Yeah, I have it connected to my MetaMask wallet. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I haven't heard of any victims or anything like that. No, Rod, the wallet comes with a token. I personally don't care about wallets. It's buying the token for the wallet with auto buy and burns driving the wallet token price. Wait, they're going to have a token for the wallet? I don't think that's necessary. Does MetaMask have a token? I don't think that's necessary. But that's just my opinion. What the fuck do I know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. $1 got 10,000. Yeah. That's crazy. That's life-changing money. MetaMask makes two. Damn. On what? On what? I was watching YouTube, listening to Tame the Ark. He said to get Hex, and I did. I made 200 and something thousand on that. Damn, Union. I'm trying to get on that level. I made some good plays in the space, but on shit coins usually mostly. The fees. See. If you guys can do me a favor, go ahead and like the Jesus Christ, I have like weird fucking sexy chat dating people here. Go ahead and clickety-clack that like button. What's up, Melissa? How you doing? Welcome. Absolutely brilliant idea. Richard Hart is not really a dick, natural flashy. It's just the masses he wants. Exactly. If you take the time to listen to Richard Hart content, he's not a fucking dick, dude. He's kind of a dick, but I don't think he's like malicious. I think people just watch it and see the flash. Just watch a couple of we got some spammers in here, dude. Watch a couple of his live streams. Was it wise for RH to say that he said in his last stream with bugs an issue in the chain while he kept saying we are running out of things to do for months? Well, I think that it's good to be realistic. Look at software is not easy. It's not. And here's the thing. You guys have to understand, you have to understand that there are people that do not like him. There are people that are going to want to hurt this project. Smart people with money. He has to make sure everything is perfect. He has to make sure that everything is perfect. This cannot come out and get wrecked. So that's why they're taking their time making sure it's perfect. That's what I'm saying. So I don't mind if it takes a while. Delays like this happen, but It's the fact that they've been in the space for 2 years. I give them the benefit of the doubt, you know? So Richard Hart was streaming before this crazy Hex run. Understand that, right? Before Hex had its huge run, Richard Hart was out here streaming, doing his thing before then, right? And if you guys didn't know, he actually used to be a Bitcoin maxi back in the day. So, yes, exactly. We want to make sure it's perfect. What's up, Steven? Thank you so much. Clickety clack that like button. Melissa Slate, I don't know what's up with that spam. I don't know. There's only that spam because people are like dumb enough to click on those links. Bugs are a thing they found are out of the facts, but it's good when you exactly. Yeah, better to launch when it's 100% and what not the Saitama fucks it. Yes, a lot of products can learn from Saitama. So like people always say what I've read about businesses sometimes is a lot of people just wait till the perfect moment to launch or start their business. That doesn't apply to this situation. Like you just don't throw something out there that a lot of people put money in. It's not worth it. Just wait. So just wait. I used to just sit here and listen to his Discord and YouTube. I made money on Dogecoin, Gala, Shiba, and Hex and end of year Saitama. Nice, Union Crypto. You're killing it, bro. You're killing it. You're killing it. Yes, and yeah, I did see that, Elmo. I did see that. Called the tops. Called the look it. Hey, look it. Called the tops of Bitcoin. Look at even myself. I was drinking the Kool. I'm like, there's no way cryptocurrency is going to stop running. It did, and he's saying it's gonna dump even more, which is kind of scary. But as a influencer, I get paid to promote some tokens. I've been taking based off what this guy said. What's up, DJ? Welcome. DJ's the homie. Based on what Richard Hart said, I started taking all my paid promotional money in USDC in preparation for a mark. I used to take an ETH. I used to take it in ETH, but I'm keeping my ETH. I'm not going to touch my ETH. I'm going to take all my payments in USDC. So when the market pumps, you know what I mean? What's up, compilation guy? How you doing? Yes, fuckboy summer. I've been getting in good shape for the summer, so I can go to festivals and look like an asshole. What's up, John? How you doing? Yes, thank you so much, Eric C. Make sure you guys smash that like button. New stream, new content, but I want to go ahead and get the word out about Hex because I'm getting into it. I'm gonna start covering it a little more. I've been on it for a little while. I staked a little while ago. I sacrificed all that good stuff. I just haven't taken the time to really learn. And if you guys don't know, I had Crypto Kindness on my channel, who's a pretty big Hex guy, and we had a good AMA. What's up, Bree? Bree, isn't hard summer in Georgia though? I think that 20K is the next low. That's what I heard. Dude, Steven, you were able to sacrifice in the first few weeks, dude. Jelly. I wish I could, but I didn't. Get it, DJ? Yeah, so, when it comes to like me getting, I'm like, now I'm kind of worried because he called the tops. So I mean, if he's correctly, and if you look at every cryptocurrency person, cover it more, you will be doing your audience a favor. Yeah, I will. Like literally, everyone in cryptocurrency was saying, "Oh, bull run after tax season. Oh, bull run in February." And like, I believed it, and this motherfucker was the only one saying, "No, it's the top. It's going to keep dumping." And I was like, "Okay, all right. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense." So, what do you want to say? I really want PulseChain PulseX to come out soon during a bear market so I can buy the dip. If it comes out during the bull, there will be a huge run. Yeah, but you're still going to be able to get it on launch, right? Back to 10K. Oh God. He has a little patience for gaslighting, being PC virtue signaling. I hate that bullshit, dude. If you come to my streams, I don't do that stuff. I'm not about it. Yeah, I hate that virtue signaling bullshit. Fucking hate that shit. Oh, I thought it was in Georgia. Why did it say GA then? Oh, general admit. I'm so fucking stupid. Oh, perfect. I'm sorry. I thought it was in Georgia for some reason. I'm stupid. Ignore me. Any news on Wolverino? Oh Lord. Anyone want to attend to PulseCon? Where's it going to be? Vegas, September 9th through 10th. Tickets available. I might actually roll. Rodney, Bitcoin was created during the Great Recession. The best top products are created in the bear market. That's why, Bernie, I've been like loading up. I know, cool. All right. I thought I'd get a ticket to Georgia. Um, what are you going to look for? What do you look for in crypto projects? Time in is nice, right? Some history. That's why I like Pulse and Hex, and I'm not so standoff about it because they've been chugging along doing their thing since late 2019. A good development team who's very knowledgeable. I like that. A unique use case. I also like that. Or a use case that's going to benefit the DeFi world. I like that. Yeah, there's a couple things I look for. Yes, we're gonna have BTFA here Friday morning, so it's gonna be good. Rodney, go ahead and join the PulseX Hex train. Oh, I've been on it for a while. We just don't cover it much on my channel. Melissa Slate, I was actually in Fort Benning. I'm actually in the National Guard part time, so I was in Georgia, Fort Benning for 6 months recently for infantry school. So that was fun. That was fun. Actions will flood your channel. Yeah, it's good. Get them in here, baby. Clickety clack that like button, subscribe. Let's go. Get in here. If more people want Hex content, I'll make more Hex content. It's just what the algorithm likes, Yeah, I'm 11 Bravo. I have 2 jobs: 11 Bravo, 13 Foxtrot. Good live. I am now a fan of subscriber, bro. Out of here. Go surfing. Dude, go fucking kill it, bro. Tell the chat to check out Kitco interview with Richard Hart. Thank you for your service. Let's watch a video on PulseX. Richard Hart. We'll react to it. Hold on.
The most popular applications on the Ethereum network are NFTs, which I don't like, but I wish I did like because everyone gets a copy of their NFTs over on.
Nice, Damon Aviation. You must be a smart guy. I'm a lean, mean, kill a machine. That's all I know how to do. Lean, mean, kill a machine.
PulseChain, right? So you overpaid for a serial number loosely related to a JPEG that may or may not still be hosted on the internet. Congrats. You now have that same serial number on a new chain with the same keys that access it and mostly the same code. Good for you. Congratulations. Now, what's the second most popular thing? Well, the second most popular, and by the way, these measurements aren't totally accurate. So when I say NFTs are the most popular, it just means they consume the most gas. I don't think they actually have the most users. I think a lot more people trade on decentralized exchanges than use NFTs. I just think the NFTs suck up a lot of gas. So Uniswap has the majority of on-chain exchange liquidity in the Ethereum ecosystem. So they've got 900 or 8.2 billion locked up. And then SushiSwap is number 2. And they've got like 3.4 billion locked up, something like that. And by locked up, it means sitting there providing liquidity in the pairs. And actually, I hope that they're adding Uniswap v2 and v3 together. I think Uniswap v3 has a little bit more liquidity. Well, maybe 4x more liquidity than Uniswap v2 for, say, like the Ethereum USDC pair. I'm using a site that sucks to do these measurements, made by a founder that sucks. So I'm not going to name it, but when people do their jobs poorly in one area, you find out often that they do their jobs poorly in a lot of other areas. So I'd have to manually verify these numbers, but let's just say that maybe the ratios hold. Maybe they, it's 3 times more in Uniswap. So, and then everything else is like way less liquidity, right? Like Bancor has way less, and on down the list. So what is Uniswap? Uniswap is a place. It's the most, probably one of the most popular apps, like number 1 or 2 on the Ethereum ecosystem. And I think it's very useful. Solving on-chain exchange, removing counterparty risk, being an Oracle and not having to use some other Oracle. It's awesome, right? It's all very, very good. And for a long time, they were totally open source. So Uniswap v1 had no admin keys, and it was totally open source. Then with v2, there was a light admin key, and that they could flip a switch that would take some of your a fee, and then they duct taped a token on, which was the Uni token, and everyone went wild. They loved it. Cool, great. And then I heard a rumor, by the way, that Hayden Adams like cashed out a couple billion in Coinbase. Oh, okay, man. So, just a rumor.
Just a
Now,
rumor.
Uniswap V3.
You know what's funny is that these motherfuckers know what's going on in the game, and we have no clue. Like these motherfuckers know what the fuck is going on, and we don't. You know what I mean? Like these motherfuckers that are really like in the game, they know like all the shady shit that goes on behind the scenes, right? So
isn't open source. So you have to wait 2 years. So after they released it, they put a 2-year timer that it would become open source after 2 years. I can't remember what that type of restrictive license is called. And it ain't been 2 years yet. So the best, most battle hardened, most audited, reliable on-chain exchange automated market maker system is Uniswap V2. That's open source. And so it's really neat that Uniswap V2 put that platform fee into the code with a switch that one day they could turn it on if they wanted to. Well, that's really awesome because we're forking that and we're turning on the switch. Thanks. don't have to do any work, right? That part is easy. Now, there's a harder part. And so the hard part is, well, you could say there's two hard parts. So this is PulsEx. So PulsEx is a fork of Uniswap that activates the platform fee that's built into the Uniswap code. So it's secure as could be. But the issue is that it's only designed to send the platform fee to a single address. Then there's another feature where you can choose another address that's allowed to change the first address. I would say disable that. Why would you want admin keys? That's an admin key. You don't want admin keys, in my opinion. So you remove the ability or just don't set the address. So there's in the code, the fee2 address is the one that gets the platform fee. And then the fee2 setter is what its variable name is called, is the address that could change that first address. So you leave fee2 setter blank or zeroed out. I think either one of them would work. But,
not gonna act like I know what any of this fucking means.
The devs will test it. And then I would prefer
some of it I know what it means, but
and this is the design intention, is that instead of taking the platform fee and sending it to an address, this creates huge problems in my opinion. So like PancakeSwap does this. They point their platform fee to an address, and then that address is controlled by people, and then those people are responsible for doing what the business logic they advertise says. So they say they're going to do a buy and burn. Okay. And then, well, what if the guy that has the admin keys just stays asleep? Then you don't get your buy and burn. Or what if he just sends all the money to himself instead of buying and burning, right? I'm in cryptocurrency to reduce counterparty risk wherever possible and make things more secure and more decentralized and more reliable and more trustless.
That makes sense.
So, relying on a human to wake up and do something that profits other people more than it profits himself, that's a big ask.
That's true. That's true.
I don't like that. So I invented, and I think it's one of the first times it'll ever be seen, is that you harvest, or the platform fee gets sent to a contract address, and then that contract address has public functions that allow anyone that wants to run the public function, just like anyone can run good accounting in the HEX system, or anyone can run the daily update in the HEX system. Well, the same thing applies with this. Anyone will be able to run the buy and burn function, and they just choose which pairs they want to buy and burn for, and then pay the gas, and it runs. And then what it'll do is it'll take the platform fee that's in the fee2 address, and it will perform a buy action or a swap action on itself, the PulseX platform, and will turn all of those various coins that it received as fees. So, right, so when you swap, you pay a fee. What do you pay the fee in? The coin that you have, not the coin that you want. And so when you pay your fee, the people that are providing liquidity or the platform fee, they get a bunch of random coins for whatever pairs people are trading on and whatever side of the pair they entered in. So now people go, they run the public function, they choose what pairs they want, because maybe some illiquid pair you don't care, or maybe some, pair doesn't exist anymore. Who knows, right? Like there's a whole lot of variables. So the people choose the pairs they want, they pay their gas, and then the contract will execute the swap on the PulseX system, which is funny because it actually is self-amplifying. So when people trade, it generates fees, and only the PulseX holders will benefit from that because it's going to buy PulseX and then burn it, and with no admin keys. Awesome.
Okay, I get it.
Pancake doesn't have that. No one has that I'm aware of. Really cool innovation. So, and it's also
so pretty much what he's saying right there is, I didn't even know that. I didn't know what the fees really came from. So when you're swapping tokens for another token, the fees come out of the token you're swapping with, not what you want. And I guess the fees that you would give, like Pancake Swap, it all goes to one address to a person, and they're supposed to conduct the buybacks and burns, like one guy or something like that, right? So I guess that this is going to be more like open to other people being able to pick what they want to buy and burn. Interesting. I don't know what happened to Wolverine, to be honest, if they're even still a project or not. Guys, I mean it when I say a lot of these shitcoins are not going to be around a year from now. They're just not, right? They're just not. I don't say that just to say that. I mean that,
also cooler than so some of these systems, they just issue new coins, right? So Sushi issues new coins. So let me lay out some numbers for you guys.
Uniswap?
Uniswap charges a 0.3% liquidity fee or fee, and then the liquidity providers make that. They don't get any extra coins, and there's no buy.
Rodney, that's why he wants to make a wallet for those same fees, for when people want to swap with his wallet. There will be a buyback and burn step. Okay, I got it. Don't hate the play, I hate the game. His game theory is super tight. It is. This is for a real deal. Rodney knows what he's doing. Terrarium is going to around for. Yeah, I like Terrarium too. Richard Hart is the Giga Chad, bro. He is the Giga Chad.
Buy and burn. And then Sushi.
Hit that weight room, though. Hit that weight room, Richard Hart.
3% to
hit that weight room.
However,
get up there, baby.
The liquidity provider only gets 0.25%. And so 0.05 is missing. And where does that go? Well, that goes into like a treasury. And then who gets that money? People that take their sushi and stick it in a contract, and it just sits there, and they call it X sushi, and then they're the ones that get those rewards. But that's not. It's okay. But Uniswap has more volume and more users, and the LPs get more. And so how do you target these other entities and beat them? So my take on this is, well, let's give the end users a better deal. So instead of the end users paying 0.3%, why don't they just pay 0.29? So my suggestion for PulseX is that the fee for users is 0.29. Then you peel off for the platform fee 0.06. Why? Because it's the largest amount of buy and burn that I'm aware of. So, the only other platform that I know that has buy and burn, that has volume, is Pancake Swap, and their buy and burn is 0.05. All right, well, 0.06 is higher than 0.05, and 0.29 is lower than 0.30, which is the most common fee. So now you're giving the users a better deal. You're having a larger buyback and burn. And now what's another issue? Even though Pancake buys backs and burns with an admin key, it's still net inflationary because they're constantly minting new coins to like reward people for putting liquidity in their pools. It's net inflationary.
Mm.
In PulseX, we're not going to have any inflation, none, because PulseX will not be minted to reward people for adding liquidity to pools. So if you do the math, a point.
So pretty much what he's saying is that in some liquidity pools, there's different pairs, but I guess if you pair something with Pancake tokens, you get rewarded in those tokens, and those tokens are minted, right? When someone uses your liquidity for a swap or something like that, you get paid out in Pancake's swap or Pancake tokens, which does create it inflationary, right? And even when the burns happen because of the swaps, right? When the buyback and burn happens, which you're like you said, it's like up for some guy. It goes to an address, so a person has to do it manually, right? Which human error is a little interesting sometimes, So and keep in mind, I think Uniswap and PancakeSwap launched after HEX, which is very interesting. So they're a little newer than HEX, and they all been out the same amount of time. Interesting. Let's keep it going.
0.06 buy and burn is a 21% buy and burn of the total fee of 0.29. So 0.06 is 21% of 0.29. And I'll verify that for luck, just to make sure my math's right. 0.06 over
Gotta hit the calculator.
0.29 is 20.68. So it's 21%. That's pretty big buy and burn, 21%. So basically, the sacrificers that have all the PulseX coins, they're going to get buyback and burns of 20.68% on all of the volume that goes through the system. I think that's a really big deal. And let me tell you why. These automated market maker systems kind of compete with each other. What do users care about? Getting the best deal. How do they get the best deal? Liquidity. The thickest order book is going to have the least slippage, is going to get them the best price in the end if they're trading any kind of volume. If it was like a tiny trade.
That right there. Look at. We spend so much time in the smaller cap community token space, and the slippage is fucking so stupid sometimes. No liquidity. So more liquid, right? More liquidity, less your slippage has to be, the less you get slipped, even with insane volume, right? And all of us can relate to that. So that's a very interesting point. Very interesting point.
Maybe gas fee and the 0.3 thing would matter more. But in the end, the thing that matters the most for large users that generate the majority of the volume is liquidity. So in the PulseX system, so like the TLDR too long didn't read kind of summary is, the automated market maker ratio bot is the first transaction at the fork, goes and harvests 99.9% of all of the liquidity out of Uniswap, out of Sushi, probably out of 0x, anywhere that it can find it pretty much. Obviously, there's programming involved, so there may be little pockets that are missed. Now, what happens? All of that liquidity will be added. So all those PRC20s are getting harvested, and then they're getting added as liquidity into PulseX. Originally, I thought that you would need to mint 6% of the PulseX supply in order to match the other side. But I think you might only have to mint the square root of 6%, which might be like 2.5 or something. Let's see what the square root of 6 is. 2.449. So 2.45. Good guess. So what you're going to have is a system where holders of PulseX receive price appreciation from buybacks and burns with no admin keys from the most liquid automated market maker on the PulseChain network, because it went and emptied out all of the liquidity from all the PRC20s on, by all, I mean like the vast majority, on Uniswap, SushiSwap, and other places, Bancorp, 0x, things like that, which makes it the most liquid AMM, which means that people are going to get the least slippage, which means that most of the users are likely going to use that AMM. So even though Uniswap comes over in the fork, and even though Sushi comes over in the fork, it's very likely that people will choose to use PulseX instead of those because they got emptied of their liquidity. So now you have a critical mass that's hard to overcome for new AMMs. It's just like, why aren't there more eBays? There's just one eBay. Because sellers only want to list ads where there's already buyers, and buyers only want to go browse sites that already have stuff for sale. And so you have this chicken and egg critical mass issue. And any market has the same thing. And that's what, Uniswap and other automated market maker exchanges are. They're markets. People have to be on both sides. So I think having by far vastly, I mean, you're combining liquidity of all the largest market makers in Uniswap or in Ethereum into one market maker. And then you're having a lower fee. You're doing the largest buyback and burn. And then, so this is like minimum viable. So minimum viable is Uniswap v2 fork, which we've already got. Like that's already there. Set the fee2 address, remove the ability to change it, do write the code for the automated buy and burn. That's not written yet. And the second part, it's not minimum viable, but I think it will be nice. So what do I want to see happen? I want to see everyone bridge in their ERC20s and back the value of their PRC20s that they got for free. Because the LP guys, they're getting harvested. The liquidity providers, they're getting harvested. But everybody else, the vast majority, only maybe 6% of coins, rough guess, only about 6% of coins of total supply is sitting in Uniswap or similar. So the vast majority of ERC20s and PRC20s are going to be sitting outside of those. They're sitting in people's wallets, just liquid. So we want to see people bridge in their ERC20s, put them in PulseX in a new pair with their PRC20 they got for free and yield farm. And they're going to make 0.22% on every trade. So the user is paying 0.9. The liquidity provider is receiving 0.22. The buy and burn is 0.06. And there's a 0.01. Don't have any expectations of work from the other's address. Have no expectations of it. So you have the most liquidity on the system. You have no admin keys, which, by the way, I mean, Uniswap has admin key. They can turn on that fee whenever they want.
You don't really want admin keys.
With ours, it's just going to start in the end state with the fee already on, and then you don't have to ever worry about the state changing from an admin key because there won't be any admin keys. It's better. It's vastly better, in my opinion. So now you've got the most liquid system where people can bridge in their ERC20s to back the value of their PRC20s. And so now, I mean, who received those PRC20s? Those guys, right? You got PRC20s for free. Nobody else got them. There's no dilution. The only people in the world that got those PRC20s are the people that had the ERC20s. You bridge in your ERC20, pair it with your free PRC20, get your 0.22%, and then you get a second token. Now, what does a second token do?
Interesting. Okay, that's cool because so it's up to the people who have the ERC20 tokens that are going to get bridged over to provide the liquidity to create that, to get it to grow. Interesting. I like that. Okay, so that means in my wallet right now, the wallet that I currently have, give me a second, cancel. I'm going to get like my WAGMI tokens, my Terrarium tokens, and so I would provide liquidity. I got some USDC, but obviously it's not, Okay, interesting. Is that how you do that? Is that what we're saying here? What about projects? Like, what about projects? Like, what do they do? Like products that want to be part, that want to build on the PulseChain. What do they do? Interesting. You need to be a liquidity pool for WAGMI, for example. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I could, right? I could use some of my WAGMI, right, and pair it, and that anytime someone trades that, they can use my liquidity that I have, right, for that swap or whatever any other person wants to interact with or swap with WAGMI. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, interesting. Okay, so it's up to us pretty much. What about projects and then dump? What about projects though? Like, what if you're a project and because this is an opportunity for projects to go crazy. I bet you a lot of products are going to want to build and be on this chain and use this swap just because there's so much momentum behind it. Interesting. Where do I buy this stuff? Well, you can't buy it yet. The only thing you can buy now is HEX. But HEX should be a given, right? So literally, like the HEX you get now is going to be extra valuable. And you can only swap HEX since it's like the native token, right? Or coin, I guess. I don't know. Or PulseChain is going to be the coin. It's all confusing. For PulseX or PulseChain, right? The project has to add the liquidity, not the retail investors. Ah, got it. Okay, so the project has to go in there and add liquidity. Yeah, Shiba Inu sacrificed like 5 million. They did. You can see, right? Let's go and see which project sacrificed the most, which is I thought it was interesting. Let's see. It's not going to show us. Oh, we can see in the wallet. We can check the Etherscan wallet, right? Can we though? Can you see here? No, you can't. You can't see what is there. Where do we see where the number of tokens that was interesting? Does anybody know? Oh, back on top here. You get a fee and incentive token that you can stake on the deck. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, this one. It must have been on this one then, right? Oh, this one? On top, main page shows. I scroll past it right here. On this one? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, okay. Okay, so we had Hex sacrifice the most. Ethereum, second. USD coin. Nice. Tether, DAI, Polygon, Shiba Inu, Wrapped Bitcoin, Chainlink, Wise token. Interesting. Interesting. I. So obviously Hex one, Ethereum second. What did I sac? I think I sacrificed ETH. I think I sacrificed ETH. Or did I sacrifice it? I don't remember. I don't remember. I know member. DAI, stablecoin. Tether, USD. That's a lot of Matic. Interesting. That's interesting. A lot of Matic got sacrificed. Interessante. Interessante. Did I sacrifice that? Do you remember that, Max Marks? How do you just remember that? I sacrificed my soul. I sacrificed a small child. Just kidding. My strategy is to wait for the dump, then buy in, then wait out the bull run. Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's the move. That's the move. People are gonna dump when it launches. People are gonna dump. That's what people do. Traders are in it. Dude, that's almost a Billy, bro. Or damn, dude. I was watching you do it, so said YOLO. All the coins he is mentioning gonna rug at moment 200% sure screenshot this. Wait, these are gonna rug? How are these gonna rug? Because we're gonna know when the new Saitama token will be airdropped. We don't know Shaman Dangle, but you're still gonna get your current value. So if you have a fucking dust wallet, you're gonna get some more dust. Oh god. This stretch is so good. Damn, I love that stretch. God damn. What's up? You sacrifice Volt? The Volt community is so mad. We still have to do a reaction video to Jake Gagan because he got on me a little bit. Not really, but he made a. We're friends, guys. We're all friends. Sacrifice for PulseChain, PulseX ended, by the way. Don't open any fake links. Yes, you cannot sacrifice anymore. Do not. It's done. It's gonzo. Don't do it. Don't send any more money. It's done. Stop. Do you miss Max? I miss him. I miss him already, Business Ape. What's up, Jeremiah? No, I've already known about Hex for quite a while. I've known about Hex for quite a while. I just haven't got to really deep dive in it. I've been watching a lot of his content. Do I miss Max? Maxi baby. Yeah, Satama team is just jacked up, dude. I don't know. Apparently they got a bunch of like people from India to like do it now, so it's gonna be an interesting time. Interesting time. Yeah, Jeremiah, we've been in it for a while. What's up, Awandi? How you doing? Yeah, I made this investment a little while ago. I just don't talk about it. It's been since February. I bought Hex a little earlier than that too. I just haven't really talked about it. It's something I just kind of bought and just left alone. Like literally, the meme coin space from my channel is how I get views. So I just wanted to take the time to maybe like open my channel up to some new viewers on a new topic that I think is going to be doing well. Breach. Yeah, Jake made a video response to me, so I'll have to torch him in my next video. But yeah, we're gonna be fighting. Me and Jake are gonna fight. Yes, influencers are gonna fight. Actual boxing match. I'm gonna sleep Jake in front of everybody. Max Marks. I have one NFT business, but it's just a WagMe NFT. Shout out to WagMe. Let's go, baby. We are gonna make it. WagMe Defense, baby. Sponsoring your boy, kind of. But I'm a WagMe Maxi. I'll fuck with this project. I'll fuck with it, boy. And represent. And this shirt fits oh so nice. That's a little tight, but you remember Wanda? Yeah, I sacrificed. Yeah, I don't talk about it much. It's just kind of money in the bank, That's the way I think about it. It's just money in the bank. Money in the bank. Clickety clack that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you like hanging out. We're gonna do some more. Have some more Hex content. On the way. There are about 10 products already popping: Liquid Loans, Pulse, N, Power City, Internet Money, Mintra, Chaos, and some degen stuff. Free Pulse. Wait, really? Crypto Scribbles, you have to send me some of these products on Twitter, man. I need to know some of these. The DJ should bring back the PCC. Is it a good time to buy Hex right now or wait? Honestly, it's at a discount. It's at 10 cents. It's been dumping the last couple days. I don't know what it's been doing its own thing independently of the market, which is kind of weird. Today the market's up, but today, Hex is not. So I don't know what's going on. 7 days it's down quite a bit. I think 40 something cents. Yeah, 40 something out there. So it's probably a good dip to buy. Get a Shiboshi, Playboy NFT, and Bored Ape Yacht Club, or see, I want a BAYC one, but then I'm not in that tax bracket yet. I mean, I could buy one, but Saitama shirt was a little too tight. Nothing wrong with that, Bree. It was a little tight, but this one like fits better. It's like better material, The other one did smell good though. Mintra is cool. I believe they will be having a good future. Is Jeff Bezos getting into crypto? He replied to Dogecoin's creator. Did he really? That's hilarious. That guy's softy. He blocked me. I think he thought I was spam though. I don't think it was on purpose. I think he just blocked me to block me. And I'm like, hell no, been waiting too long. I've been waiting. Is Jeff Bezos? I don't know. Imagine Big Daddy Jeff Bezos getting in the crypto. That'd be interesting. I'm sure he has some sort of investments in crypto, but yeah, start with Playboy NFT. Get you some good connections in that community. Playboy NFT. I don't even know what the hell that is. Yeah, I don't know what any of that stuff is. I'm pumped for Peaceful Apes NFTs. Think Born will be good. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I got some other videos to make, but I wanted to make a quick little stream for you guys to learn about it a little more. And I think we have a pretty decent understanding right now, but we're going to get more into it as time goes on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you clickety-clack that like button. Subscribe if you like being here. Follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff, and we'll get the HEX train moving, man. You guys have a fantastic day. Enjoy. What's up, King Viking? I'm just about out of here, baby. I'm dipping. I got to do a reaction video to Jake's stuff, so. Let's go, Crypto Scribbles. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, Bree. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.